Let's start beat.
Time to wake up, wipe the crust out your eyes. Me and Big Mike about to take up your time. It's the shake up. I'm about to enter in my prime.
How are you gonna record and then pause? What do you mean? They didn't hear it. So
I hit what's funny is I hit the pause right before I hit record, so they just hear you laughing for no reason.
I have no cold intro. I have nothing to say this week. Happy holidays. It's December. It's cold in my room. Finally,
So
I feel
cold.
good, comfortable. I love the cold weather. Some of my favorite type of weather. It takes me back to when I used to live in New York. I love New York.
Your older brother.
My two older brothers, and the oldest, and then the older one.
See how easy.
The oldest, and then there's the older one. Y'all tell me if that makes sense. Explain to me what I just said. Let's see how it goes. So how's your week, man? Let's just start with like talking about our week, man. How's your week? You had a busy week?
It was a really good week. Definitely busy. All my weeks are busy, so I can come. Like when somebody who was like a director level, we're trying to find the time to meet, and he looked at my which is far above my level. He looked at my calendar and he was like, "Yeah, so do you have any meetings you can skip?" Because
I'll tell you, there's a lot of meetings that I want to skip.
No, 100%.
Which would all of them, every single one of these, if I could.
Not even needing half of these. One of the worst things you can hear is like you're 15 minutes into a meeting and someone goes, "Oh, Michael, you don't have to be here. You can leave." Okay, I could have heard that 15 minutes ago.
I would have loved to have known that prior to the meeting, to be honest. Before I was invited.
Rather I'd not be invited
there's
at all.
an option to send me a message that says this is optional for you. And you chose to not do that up until this point. It's fine.
I bet U.S. currency,
cool.
U.S. currency, that this meeting could have been an email.
Every meeting can be an email.
Damn near. There are some. I'm like, okay, let's get into this meeting. Let's whatever misunderstanding, right?
Yeah.
But like,
but most meetings can be an email. I literally had a meeting. Oh my god, I don't even want to go over it. Never mind. Work sucks, dude. You know what? We had a long week of work. Work sucks. It is what it is. But we also had a long week of anime watching. We watched 3 impeccable, old school, timeless movies. Can I add? Very good. I was happy with this week's watching.
I was like, literally, I finished the last one. I was like, we deserve this after last week.
Yeah. What was your favorite? Which one? Let's start. Let's say which one we did watch. We watched Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yep.
Watched Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Is it just called Yu-Gi-Oh! The
just
movie?
Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. Yep.
Yeah, and then Digimon, the movie.
The movie. Yep.
Yeah, they're both just the movie, which is funny. Pokemon's the only one that actually had like a title to it, but yeah, impeccable films. Great series, honestly, all 3 of them. Which one was your favorite?
So it was gonna be Pokemon until I watched Digimon, and
really,
dude, the one thing I absolutely loved about all of these across the board was the dialogue. Like it, I wrote down a couple of quotes just because it was so funny to me. Okay, so remember in Digimon when they realized that the emails were slowing down their Digimon, and Izzy started reading some, and Ty got pissed because he thought he was talking shit. He explained,
Yeah,
I'm just reading the emails.
So
bro.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm just reading the emails. And he looks like he goes, you didn't have to read it so well.
Yeah, that was so good, man.
That one was hilarious.
That was a good one.
When Joey called himself the Godfather with games in Yu-Gi-Oh, that set me off.
Yeah.
And these other
There
those
was a
are
point where they were getting chased by zombies, and he goes, I think he said "zoinks" like while they
yeah,
were running
yeah,
away, and
he
I was like,
did.
"That's such a good little kick."
It was so the dialogue was just so good. So Digimon was my favorite, also because of the I like the storytelling from that one the most. And
Yeah.
what I really liked across the board with all of them too was they added to the lore because all of
Yes. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
looked it up and all of those aside from the third story in Digimon are canon.
Yeah. Mm.
Every single
Okay.
thing all of those are oh no sorry,
Our canon.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh might think there was like debate on Yu-Gi-Oh, but the
Okay.
Pokemon was for sure canon. They can get away with that because he wiped their memories anyway. Um,
Right.
and I think I read that they like made a like something happens in the main series and there's like a reference to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first two stories in Digimon are canon. The third one
Mm-hmm.
isn't. I think they said because there's a difference between the American version and the Japanese
Mm-hmm.
version, so just create like inconsistencies. But yeah, they
Mm.
said the first two were two stories were um canon.
Canon.
Dude, Ty and Izzy, they're oh man. I forgot how good
Yeah.
those that stuff was. So yeah,
I,
Digimon takes it for me.
I'll tell you this. I never really watched much Digimon. I knew of Digimon. I think
Mhm.
my oldest brother was a fan of Digimon growing up. But I never really got into it. In fact, out of all these shows, the one I've seen, or out of all these series, the one I've seen the most and had the most background on is Pokemon.
Pokemon, yep.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a little bit of background, but mainly because of I played the card game. I didn't really watch the show because I live in a very conservative family, and anything that has to do with monsters is like demon time.
I
So,
get that.
um, so that I was never really allowed to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Watching them all back made me realize I should watch Yu-Gi-Oh again. Because to be honest, the story is awesome and the movie was phenomenal.
So
I
good.
actually think I was gonna put Pokemon as my favorite. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is mine.
Really? Because that was my least
Yeah,
favorite.
really Digimon was my least favorite. Not that it was the worst. I
Mhm,
honestly
mhm, mhm.
loved it. It was good. It's just out of the three, I think Digimon had like what kept me in it was the storytelling. Like you said, the storytelling is
Mhm,
amazing,
mhm,
and the
mhm.
way they told that story was good. I just don't really like. I didn't really tie to anything in the series too much. Tie, get it? But other other than that, like I didn't really tie into the series as much, and I didn't think, oh, I want to watch more of this. Would I watch
Gotcha.
more of Digimon? Yes. I think it's like one of those things. I'll have to come back to it. But Yu-Gi-Oh, like I want to start that now. After watching the movie.
I feel
Uh,
that. I I
but yeah,
watched the
and then Pokemon is
first
just nostalgic. It's
Pokemon
just
was
so nostalgic.
so nostalgic. All to me, all of these were because Digimon was the
Yeah,
movie. If we went to like as a kid, if we went, parents like, hey, we're gonna go to Blockbusters. Y'all can pick out a snack in the movie. Digimon is a
yeah,
movie I picked every single time, like
really. So you watched
every
it multiple times,
multiple times. Like
right?
this is the first time in years I've seen it. But literally, the
Yeah.
first part starts with the Digirap, and I was hopping in my kitchen like a child. And I'm like, core memory
Yeah, I'll
resurface.
tell you
I'm
what,
rapping with
Digirap
them.
was fire.
It was
Digirap is
Digirap.
good, man.
They by far had the best soundtrack. They had the best.
Yeah,
That movie had the best soundtrack of all of
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that. I love the soundtrack. There was a lot of songs you already know. It ended with All
Mhm.
Star. Hey
Mhm.
now, you're an All Star, and I was like, damn, okay. They really came with some heat on the
Bro,
music choices here.
Kids in
But
America.
Digirap, yeah, but Digirap, that was phenomenal entries right there. Probably, yeah. I was gonna say that. I think Digimon had some of my favorite soundtrack.
Mhm.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh had my favorite like overall dialogue, to be honest. I think Digimon
I
was
can see that.
close up there,
Yeah.
but Yu-Gi-Oh was just like I love Joey. I I honestly love it, like
Yep.
the side characters in Yu-Gi-Oh a lot.
Yep.
They're just really good side characters
Yep.
to Yugi. Um and the story was just nice, and I was like, damn, like I honestly love the card game of Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. And so to see the show that I hadn't seen in so long, and like actually it made sense to me now.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, okay, this is dope. Like I want to, like I said, I wanted to watch more. Um, Pokemon was just so nostalgic though, and I hate to put it as like 2 or 3 in any capacity. I honestly didn't want to rank these. But I like what I enjoyed watching the most was Yu-Gi-Oh! But I enjoyed watching all of them pretty much equally.
Same.
Um, I think Digimon just had the least impact on me though. But that's
Yeah,
pretty much it.
I feel that. And I mean, I have my, like I just said, I have my bias because this is like what I watch
Grew
every
up
time
on.
I had the like chance to. I love the
Yeah.
Pokemon movie too. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh movie. But it's just that the Digimon one just does something for me. I will say one of my favorite parts of the Yu movie, the entire movie, is Pegasus committing to trolling Seto Kaiba any opportunity he gets.
He is the most big. Like he is just
Yo.
a troll and
Yo.
I just don't trust him. I even if he's on my side, I don't trust him. Like
Bro.
I don't understand how he fiddles with Kaiba's life so easily and just goes about his day so whimsical.
I meant to quote him, bro. What did he say? Something about Yugi beating his ass for your sorry butt for 2 years. Yo, yo, and Kaiba has the audacity to put all of this energy to Yugi. Man, if you don't take care of this zesty dude that is on your back, Yugi is just chilling. Yo, this dude is something to say, regardless of the situation, about you. I will also say I have to find the song that was in the background when Kaiba was on his Blue Eyes White Dragon ship.
Yeah.
When that one turned, like, dude, you understood, nostalgia just kicked in.
It's so yeah, dude, it was so good. I guess for me it wasn't necessarily nostalgia, it was just like hype. I was just so pumped. Like watching that whole thing, like getting to honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh was the last movie I watched. I watched it today. And I kind of put it on the back burner because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like Yu-Gi-Oh. I know I'll like Pokemon. I'm gonna start there. And I'm indifferent about Digimon. Don't know much about it, so I don't know if I'm gonna like or not like it. Yu-Gi-Oh, I love the card game. I knew that, but I just didn't know why I never other than the fact that my parents never really let me, but like they also didn't like me watching SpongeBob. I still watch that shit. So it's like I don't know why I never really put much attention into Yu-Gi-Oh, but so I was like putting it on the back burner. I mean, and I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Um, and so the soundtrack, I think out of all of these, right? I said Digimon has the best. I think second best. I don't know, man. Pokemon's too. Uh, but Yu-Gi-Oh just had me pumped.
Yeah.
Like when he gets into his plane and just takes off, like dude, that scene alone, I felt like I was watching like an actual like jet takeoff in like a military movie. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel that.
but they were all good. It felt like I was watching Top Gun but animated, and he was in a dragon. Somehow.
I think for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I remember this on the show, so I shouldn't be surprised. But it's just the dedication to talking about friendship, and I was just kind of like over it after, repeatedly,
yeah.
It's victory means nothing if you don't have people to share. Like, bitch, y'all barely made it. Like, y'all won because of plot. Y'all won because of plot.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I think that
you're pressing me heavy right now.
yeah. I mean, Pokemon did it too, but in a way where it was like unity and like with your Pokemon.
It just wasn't.
Deal.
It wasn't like shoved.
It wasn't
yeah.
It wasn't like put in your face so much. I think they spent like the last 30 minutes of Yu-Gi-Oh like telling you need friends,
bro. Like, Kaiba will never advance in life if he doesn't have a friend. Like, he's not changing.
They even talked shit about him not having friends when he left.
Like he's walking away.
They're like, man, if he doesn't get his act together and get friends, he'll never be happy.
Bro, I think they were like, he's got all that money, but no one to share. Like, hello?
No one to share with. Yeah. He was like, I hope Kaiba has enough money to fix this stadium now. He's like, it's not about the money. He has plenty of that. What he doesn't have is friendship.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Well, honestly, I think I ignored that in all three films, even though it didn't really happen as much in Digimon. But I ignored the childlike, power of friendship thing in all three because I know what I'm watching. I mean, it's like it's kids. It's supposed to be for kids. Let's talk about that though, because
Hmm.
Pokemon had me fucked up. Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard the conversation around like Pokemon being eaten in the actual series, and like I never thought, and we talked about this a little bit, there's like really dark corners of like Pokemon lore
Yeah.
that doesn't really get talked about.
To be fair, even the entries alone in like the Pokedex, like I think I've read some
Yeah,
off before. Like Gengar is a shadow terrorist according to
yes,
his like he's actually a problem. Like
yeah,
the Pokemon world, let me say like it's the animal world we want to live in. If it's
yeah.
like true to these Pokedex entries, it's not all great,
Yeah, it's not.
you
And
know.
and can we talk about how Mewtwo was just a great like class S like crash out? Because it did not take much to make him hate humans. Like he like put two to two together faster than anybody I've ever seen,
Yeah.
because like he was in like this whole like dream world, right? I don't really know exact. He was in a psychedelic space, right, where there's the
Always
child of
communicating
the
with the other
yeah, with the other
yeah.
Pokemon that were tested on, and then there's the kid that the guy, the mad scientist man, is trying to like bring back into like the world or
Right,
whatever,
right.
and he's trying to find Pokemon to do that with. Or honestly, very like Chimera, My Hero Academia type shit. Um, I even wrote like people are fucked up. Like in this Pokemon world right now, what I'm watching, people are fucked up
People are
because,
messed up. So it's a
especially in the
fair
scientist
crash
realm of
out.
it, huh?
It's a fair crash out.
Look, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's a class S because he woke up. He's like, "This isn't my body. I hate humans," and then just that's it. He just he just realized where he was. He put two to two so fast. He's like, "Wait, that's my old body. What is this body? Who am I?" And he's like, "I hate humans." And then he just fucks the whole laboratory up, and then dipsets.
I ain't mad at him. Mad at him. Especially after Giovanni.
I'm definitely not mad at him. Like I just said, like it happened so fast. His anger level, and he's so strong, right? Or
Oh yeah.
Mewtwo's so strong, so it's super easy for Mewtwo to just crash out and actually like do what Mewtwo did. Um, man, Pikachu got heart. Pikachu has the most heart in
the
any like
the way
out of
that
anybody.
him and Ash are just like ride or dies for each other, bro. Like when Ash went down there, like when they captured Pikachu and Ash went down there, that like, hey, that's my Pokemon. I need y'all need to. But the part that killed me, I will say this, is one of them trainers. It was a side trainer. I mean, it was either them or Misty. Said with
Yeah,
their full chest, it's cruel to make Pokemon fight like this.
Eh,
Hello?
you're a trainer. Your whole thing has been doing this. I didn't get that either. It was like,
Y'all think
that's exactly Mewtwo's point here.
y'all, y'all, y'all think just because this shit regulated is this better? You think because you take them to the Pokemon Center where they get their injuries healed up that one time that they don't
Yeah,
remember the time they got torched by fire or
yeah.
drowned or something?
When's the last time you stepped in front of a bunch of hornets who were trying to sting your Pikachu and saved it from getting
Bro.
beaten up? When did you ever do that, Miss Trainer? I don't know which trainer you were, but I do remember it was a girl trainer. I just don't remember who it was.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I think she's the one that had Blastoise. Um,
Yeah, okay, okay.
I think that was her, but I'm not 100% sure.
I was.
Also like Charizard. he's just a G because he came out the ball and immediately attacked.
Talking shit, like
He just didn't. He did not think twice. He said, "Ash has me here. I'm out. I got to do my job. Boom. I'm fighting." Just straight up.
Bro
just
came out, said,
Ember.
"I don't like you, flamethrower," and then looked mad when it didn't work. It was
Mad
like
as hell. Mad as
Man.
hell, man. Yeah, no, Charizard, Ash's Charizard is a G. Also, I didn't realize, I never noticed that every other trainer actually has nicknames for their Pokemon, but Ash. He just doesn't.
It's just Charizard. You know
It's
what? That used
Charizard,
to make me.
it's Pikachu.
That used to just mess me up because I used to think that like he had the only one of those Pokemons in the world. And then you would see another trainer with those. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
How did you get this?
Wait, that's Ash's.
You still? What happened to Ash?
Yeah. Also, Brock does waste no time, huh? He sees a pretty lady, he just goes, "Pretty lady, I gotta go talk."
Bro saw one picture of Nurse Joy and it's like,
He's like, "I recognize you. Where do I know you from?"
look really familiar.
I think Pokemon had some of the best tropes, like some of their like most nostalgic tropes. Maybe because it was like utterly nostalgic for me to watch it. But I just like enjoyed all the little tropes that they had going on that were just funny. Made no sense, but it like made sense at the same time that they were happening. Um, and then I think what kind of, I'm not gonna lie, what kind of pissed me off was he wiped their memory, sent them back, and it was like nothing happened.
Like
And
literally.
it's kind of like what was the point of this? Like,
Imagine
this changed nothing.
Imagine if they had like the world, like the rules of the world, and they come back and like, where did all these EXP come from?
Yeah, yeah. Why are my Pokemon suddenly stronger?
Why is my Squirtle a Blastoise?
When did you evolve?
Bitch, you went up by 30 levels? When did you do that?
How? Well, did you get into my candies?
Literally.
Let me see what else I wrote about Pokemon here.
Music was solid for that one too. That's probably one of my favorite renditions of
Dude,
the
of the
intro.
Pokemon
Yeah.
intro song. Yeah, dude.
bro.
I was gonna say that was like a phenomenal rendition of that song. I actually want to see who scored that because it was so hype. It was so hype.
Super good. I was like, it's crazy. Again, core memory. Remembering when like the beats would change with whatever that was going on in the Pokemon battle, like when Donphan started. I'm assuming it was rollout. I remember the beat changing for that. I was like, oh, I remember this.
I wrote down here. I didn't know why I wrote this. I said, other than Charizard, Ash's Pokemon are all weaklings.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pikachu.
Because I think Squirtle evolves to Wartortle at some point, but I don't think Bulbasaur ever evolves from Bulbasaur.
It's just Bulbasaur.
He's just Bulbasaur for the entire series. Like, it's different from Pikachu, where like he has to get a Thunderstone to do that. Like he has to make that choice. But like, is Bulbasaur just like, I don't want to like? I don't want to get bigger.
I think he's also just never really used as much. Like,
to also be true. It is mostly like Pikachu.
I mean, he is used. I remember a few battles, but I'm pretty sure he uses his Wartortle and Squirtle more than he uses Bulbasaur. And then Charizard is like his most used other than Pikachu. Pikachu is like his last stand. I mean, he has all the starting Pokemon. That's just it.
I believe his Kanto team is Charizard, Wartortle, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Pidgey, Odo, and
Pidgey.
then Butterfree.
Yeah. To be honest, on paper, going from
Should
like
never
just
won the
strictly
battle.
talking, never,
Ever.
like absolutely never.
We gotta go back and
he
look.
wins because Pikachu is the greatest Pokemon of all time, but his Pikachu specifically.
He wins because he's the main character. Like Pikachu,
Right.
Pikachu's
You
not
talking about
beating
plot armor.
like plot armor. Like you tell me he beat Lance. You really?
Yeah, yeah.
Lance has 3 Dragonites. And he's not even the champion anymore. Lance has 3 Dragonites for no reason. The only dragon type in the Kanto region.
Yeah. Yeah, can't be
Bulbasaur, I
Pikachu
choose
though.
you. What?
Yeah. He took out Dragonite? Oh, bet. Bulbasaur.
Yeah, that's Poke abuse. There's no way. Yes.
Oh, oh, another
War Turtle, you
Dragonite.
got this.
Butterfree.
Yeah, Butterfree. Use sleep powder. Oh, he woke up.
Yeah. Not effective. Yeah, nah, he should not have won a single battle. I think I mean, it's a testament to their heart though.
But I'm
Um,
pretty sure I've also seen like didn't no, it just goes. This is something else that was funny to me, especially watching Yu-Gi-Oh. How they didn't give a fuck about the rules of the game. Like
no.
he
At
summoned.
one point in Yu-Gi-Oh, he uses a trap card that's supposed to stop anything or supposed to take away 1,500 damage from the shiny dragon.
Yeah,
And then he's like, "Ha! My shiny dragon chooses when a trap card works on him." And I'm like,
like-
"What?" There's no way. I need to read that card.
I need to.
No
I'm
way.
looking up right now because I'm like that. I would bet money that's not what the card says. Like,
I was like, how'd you just negate that off rip?
okay, so here's what it actually says: when a card or effect is activated that targets this card, quick effect, you can negate that effect. So he just changed the layers to make it sound more gangster, but he's technically not
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, but then that's if a quick effect. I wonder if that stands for the rest of them as long as that card's on the field.
I think as long as this card is on the field, like literally using that effect.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That's
actually
broken.
broken. It's extremely.
You know what it
broken.
is though? Like Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of cards that are just banned. Like,
Oh,
you just
100%.
won't be able to use them.
Monster Reborn
in-
is banned.
Yeah, and he used that fucking twice.
Monster Reborn.
And I used Pot of Greed.
Right, yeah, graceful charity. Okay. Yeah. Good job. No, the I forgot when he steals the Monster Reborn. I remember there's just so many like small moments in these movies. I remember as a kid thinking like, oh my god, that was so cool. Like when he takes the card comes from Kaiba's I think it was either Monster Reborn or the Dimension card. I can't remember exactly. I think it was the Dimension card. And it comes from Kaiba's from Kaiba's deck. And he grabbed it and he like does the whole little flick with the wrist, like behind him, closes his eyes. I'm like, it's just so extra for no reason.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
and then he plays it. I was just
I remember a lot of scenes in Yu-Gi-Oh just feeling like, and I've never really watched JoJo, but I've seen like some of the like clips of their stances. It's just like super JoJo-ish like stances that happen, and you're just like, that's so extra. Like,
it's so
just put
over
the
the
fucking card
top.
on the spot, please. Like,
Bro.
like grab the card and put it over the top. Like how they hold their card in between two fingers is just like. Like, you don't know what I have in my hand right now. And it's just so extra. It's just like, brother, just hold the card normal.
You-
Why are you
you-
holding it like that?
I have such a great appreciation for the because I used to have when I was a kid. I had a dual disc, and
Yeah.
and I had a buddy of mine have one too. By the way, completely useless if without the digital aspect of it, because I still gotta walk
Yes.
over to you to reach your card. Yeah.
You're like, why is it not taking his card? Oh, I put this down. It should give me his card for. I need your card.
No, literally. If I was saying like holding the card, you're holding your arm up for God knows how long. You're holding your other hand up, like with the cards in your hand, and then you're trying to take from the deck, draw from the deck. It
It's the
sucks
most
in real
useless
life,
tool.
bro.
Yeah.
It sucks in real life.
Unless it actually functions like it does in the show, it's useless.
No, 100%. What they need to do is make the little eyepieces that they had in the show, and just use augmented reality. That's all they have to do.
Yeah, yeah. And that's why we have VR chat.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. I think there actually is a VR thing where they do Yu-Gi-Oh battles.
Yeah, I think I remember it coming out like years
I
ago.
seen like a bad clip of not a bad clip. It was like the funniest clip I've ever seen of this guy going like, "I summoned Pot of Greed and take and discard or and get 3 more cards from my graveyard." And then and with that, I also summoned Pot of Greed. He just keeps summoning Pot of Greed and just taking. That's just not how the card works, by the way.
Nah, he's doing the early Yu-Gi-Oh rules where they
Yeah,
just like brought out Blue
they
Eyes
make
for
up their own
shits and
shit.
giggles. I was just like, there's so many times they would do something, and I'm like, I don't think that's allowed. Like,
Yeah,
I think at one point he summoned
and
2 monsters in the same turn. I'm like, I don't think you can do.
if that is allowed, it shouldn't be. And then that's how cards get banned.
Yeah, that's why I was like, there's definitely multiple cards that will let you do that. You didn't play any of those. You were just like, okay, the puff, and the elf. Like, there we go. You're on the field now.
Yeah,
Because he's about to special summon 2 monsters, and I need you guys for plot. Also, Seto Kaiba is damn near just a straight up antagonist.
yeah,
Like
he
there's
is.
like, oh, he's a second protagonist or like a rival. He's like villain
Yeah.
status.
No, he wants the demise of Yugi and all of his friends
He would
and
literally let them
everything.
die.
He's fine with that.
He's okay.
He's probably one of the only ones in any of those shows that we just watched where like if the main character died, he would be okay.
He's fine.
He would be happy.
He'd be mad that he didn't beat them in the duel.
If it wasn't him who did it, he'd be upset. But if it was him who did it, he'd be plastering that all over the next biggest news cycle. I did it.
This was me.
Me.
Literally. The biggest hater. It's
Absolutely.
the biggest hater. I had seen it's a hood anime series. And they have like different awards for anime, and there's
Yeah.
like a biggest hater award, and like Kaiba was he was
should
nominated.
be, as he should be, bro. As he should be. I think next to him would be biggest hater. Let's see. Hold on.
So,
Yeah, Frieza.
he's just dead ass racist.
Also just Vegeta. Because he is Goku's biggest hater, but he's also his best friend.
Outside that is
Yeah, I would put Vegeta there. I was actually it's funny, I was watching some random clips on YouTube of just like biggest crash out moments in anime history, and one of them was Vegeta, and it was when Biru slapped what was her name, Bulma?
Oh, when Beerus slapped Bulma? Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was like, dude, what cracked me up is he's like, why would you do this, Biru? And just powers up, and then just proceeds to just launch at Biru,
Yep.
and then throws a series of hands that all just get blocked and dodged. Not even one hits him. But then he throws another series of hands, and a couple of those do land, and Beetle was like, "Oh wait, whoa, I gotta turn this on real quick." But yeah, that was a funny crash out moment that I just thought about all of a sudden.
Absolutely.
That I watched recently. But it was just funny how he was like, "Why would you do this?" Like he's mad that Beetle one slapped his girl, but also that he would even like put him in the position to have to fight him because he has to.
Yep.
You have to fight him.
Yep.
Can't not fight him. You gotta. Then he doesn't matter if he's a god. You gotta fight him. All right. So out of these 3 series, these 3 worlds, because the reason I'm asking this question is because I asked myself this after, and I had a hard time answering. Which world would you have the most fun being a part of?
Ooh. Okay, here's
Or
why
just
it's
want to
not.
be a part of?
I'm gonna judge based off of the movies and say
Yeah.
not Digimon because I would like to become a Digimon like they do in the 4th series.
Okay.
So not Digimon. It's between Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically because the same like way that people can become crazy rich, just by playing video games, I could do that playing Yu-Gi-Oh. And I'm like
Yeah.
fairly confident that if I go into that world with the decks that I currently have, I'm rocking. I'm running a lot of pockets.
Yeah, 100%. I'm
Like
running Toon World deck, and you're just not beating me.
I have a 6 samurai deck that I know for a fact because they don't even have like
But
synchros
here's
or
the other reason why I would,
XYZs.
because my answer is the same. I would go Yu-Gi-Oh over Pokemon, and then both of those over Digimon. Because of the same
Mhm.
reason. I would want to become a Digimon
Mhm.
over just having a Digimon. But Yu-Gi-Oh also just seems like the most fun to be a part of. Here's the other thing. They bullshit on their cards anyways.
True.
I don't bullshit. I
At
know how
that,
to bullshit.
I'll
I
say
don't
at that
bullshit.
point in the series, yeah, absolutely. They're just
I'll bullshit all day if you want me to bullshit. Um
practicing and say nothing but the word. That's crazy. I can lie professionally. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, live professionally, please sign me up. That's my job.
Getting paid to gaslight is crazy.
Uh, yeah, and also I just love Yu-Gi-Oh. It's one of the only worlds where it's like actually the game that you play in real life. It's like we play Yu-Gi-Oh
Right,
exactly.
right.
Well, I would say exactly if they didn't bullshit as much in the show, but you play the game just how you would play the game. And it's it's probably my favorite out of the all of them. It's an actual TCG that's fun. Not that Pokemon's not fun as a TCG. I just think Pokemon's too simple.
I just
And
never
Yu-Gi-Oh
played
is like a
it.
good between Yu-Gi-Oh to me is a good between like Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. It's like the perfect middle.
Yeah, and honestly, for me, I'm cool with Yu-Gi-Oh after like 5Ds, which is when they had the synchro monsters,
Yeah.
where you just like the fusions without needing polymerization. Somehow you just had to be a tuner monster. After that,
Yeah.
I didn't watch anything, so I kind of lost the plot. Like I have XYZ monsters, but I didn't
I do
watch that
too.
series. And then Pendulum just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. Feels very similar to like the first series where they're kind of bullshitting, but they're adding rules to it this time around. Are you familiar with
Yeah.
Pendulum summoning?
No, not as much.
So my understanding is like there's like pendulum spots on the board, and there
Uh-huh.
are certain cards that are also pendulum monsters that they have like a diamond on them that has a number attached to it. And basically you if you put like something that has a number like 1 on the left side,
Yeah.
and people who played Yu-Gi-Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but you put like somebody had like a diamond that said 8 on the right side, you could summon as many as you possibly could monsters between those levels, like just special summon them.
Hmm.
Which
Okay.
again feels like the original game of bullshit where they would just, I mean, Yugi
Yeah.
brings out Dark Magician without sacrificing 2 monsters. Kaiba's just like,
Yeah.
oh cool, I drew three blue eyes white dragons, I'm gonna summon them all, and like and just do it like that. But
Yeah.
this like has rules to it,
Right. Okay.
so I don't mess with
Yeah, I
that.
think here's my thing, my take on like Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. I like the older like card decks better
Mm-hmm.
than like
Mm-hmm.
what's new and what's current because like you said, what's current it feels kind of like I can bullshit my way through it, and as much as that sounds like fun, it's really not. Some decks are just absolutely broken and OP, and like there's no point to some decks because they're so broken that half the cards are banned.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like uh, I think the exact opposite happened with Yu-Gi-Oh over what happened with Pokemon to me as far as TCGs go. Like Pokemon TCGs got better or well Pokemon in general got better over time because they started like, oh, this is a fighting fire, or this is a
Mm-hmm.
rock, whatever type. And they started mixing types, and then I think that was awesome. Right? That was a good implementation that happened in Pokemon
100%
series
agree.
as far as Pokemon fighting goes. Whereas with Yu-Gi-Oh it's like it got to a point where it was too much gotcha ass. Like it's too much trickery that happens throughout the card games, and then they just grow beyond belief of trickery. Where it's like almost like when will this ever end? because it's just it gets annoying that a new deck comes out or a new series comes out, and then it's like this style is now just better than any other style ever. You know?
No, I feel you.
So
I like. I would agree.
but as far as like older series,
Mhm.
as far as movies go and worlds, that I would prefer Yu-Gi-Oh. I would much rather be a Yu-Gi-Oh master or a dual monster master than anything else. Even
It's-
though Pokemon's awesome, great. I just think the world's scary. I would
the
die.
world is scary, but all I need is find Tina and Palkia and Diablo. I think I'm straight.
Do not give him powers.
I
Do
don't want
not.
any powers. I just want the powerful Pokemon.
Mm.
It's a little
I don't
different.
even want. Actually, you can stay out of all three worlds. Yeah,
No,
yeah, no,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. I'd prefer if you didn't join any of them. You
Gonna,
can't go to this party.
no,
You can't go to this club.
I'm gonna show up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
Ash can make it. I can make it. Like a butterfree.
All right.
I remember the dude. Oh yeah, the dude with the water types. He's like, "Yeah, my Gyarados." Like, bitch, Pikachu bodies him. Like, I don't understand. He's water and flying. Cool. He's still electric. Like, I don't know what you think is gonna happen.
Yeah.
He solos your whole team. You over here bragging about your whole team being one type. That's one thing I never did when I played Pokemon, is make my whole team one. I didn't even like
One
it
type,
if like I had like a fire fighting and then like a fighting grass. Like I would as much as I like Breloom, if I
Yeah.
chose Torchic at the beginning, I did not like having two of the same type at all. So I would not I
Well,
wouldn't get
oh, okay. I'm different. I like to do like fighting, but all different types of fightings, like dark fighting. That's why I have like Annihilate, or or
he's
even
Ghost.
like Blaziken and stuff like that, and just
Annihilate is Ghost.
But he's fighting.
He's
He's
Ghost
fighting
fighting.
Ghost fighting. Yeah,
Yeah.
same. That's what I mean.
He said dark.
Oh, shut up.
Here's no, I'm not even being facetious. Here's why it matters. Because psychic beats that. Technically Ghost beats psychic, but psychic beats fighting. But if you had a dark type, it wouldn't matter. If he was dark in fighting, you'd be fine because it wouldn't be super effective against you. Because dark is super
Well,
effective
I also
against
just
psychic.
did I did a run in Pokemon Scarlet where all I used was Annihilate. I literally just Annihilate the whole entire way. I didn't even add anybody else to my team. Just Annihilate.
Broken ass
And I went through the
Pokemon.
whole thing. Uh, I got him to 100, and I beat every single trainer,
I got
even in
200.
duels, and beat every single trainer.
Broken.
Let me see. I'm trying to find. Yeah, he is. I'm trying to find just a random anime question that maybe we could go over. Um, since we covered pretty much all the movies and what's our favorite. So let me think. Oh, we can talk about this.
Hmm.
The top 10 highest rated animes on Crunchyroll list got released earlier this week.
Okay.
Do you want to guess? You want to guess what the top 3 are?
Solo leveling.
This is on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Okay. Solo leveling. And what was I just watching? Gashi Akuda.
Okay.
Crunchyroll. Oh, yeah, My Hero.
My Hero's number 8.
My Hero's number 8.
Solo leveling. Yeah, solo leveling is number 1. So you got that one right.
Okay. I assumed that
Gachi
one.
Akuda is not on the list.
Really?
Yep.
What's on the list?
And honestly, the difference between solo leveling, which is number 1, and number 2, which is your favorite, One Piece, is is over 200K.
I wish like rolling
difference.
eyes made a noise. So I could have got picked up on the mic.
Actually, number 3 is also another one of your favorites. You want to guess?
Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I got so much vindication. I matched with this girl on Hinge. All we've been talking about is anime and God. It's been awesome. She also said, because I
Uh-huh.
said she's oh, we were talking about this guy that does skits, anime skits. We were talking about one he
Yeah.
did on the senseis from different shows, and the senseis were ragging on the Demon Slayer sensei because he sends his people out to die, and
Right. And that's your big. Yep. That was one of
and
your bigger gripes
yeah,
of the show.
because he does that,
Yeah, he
and
does that.
uh, uh oh yeah, we were talking about that. She was like, "Yeah, that one was funny," and I go, "Oh, you might hate me for this, but I don't like Demon Slayer." And she goes, "She does hate. She likes some of the characters, but honestly, people hype it up because of the animation." I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't disagree with you. I never have.
"I know."
Uh, It's just it's funny that how much you absolutely hate it, right? And whereas like I don't hate it. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. I was just like, it's not my favorite thing to watch. I do think Demon Slayer being number 3 ahead of one of our favorites, which is Jujutsu Kaisen, is crazy. And even being ahead of the next series is crazy
Demon Slayer
because
being in top 10 is crazy.
yeah. Honestly, I will. Well, okay.
I'll
Well,
give you 15. I'll concede
I would
15.
give it top 10 and it'd be number 10 because let me go through the rest of this. Right. So you have 1, 2, and 3, Solo Leveling, One
Mhm.
Piece, and then Demon Slayer. Then
Mhm.
you have Jujutsu Kaisen. Then you have Attack on Titan. Then you have Chainsaw Man. Then Spy Family, My Hero, Kaiju number 8, and the Apothecary Diaries.
I need to watch the Apothecary Diary because that's the second time I heard it being really good.
I mean, I've heard real good things about it. I just
Mhm.
haven't watched it because I think it is a slice of life. I'm not sure. Um, but I honestly, I watched season 1, maybe half of season 2 of Spy Family.
Mhm.
It's not like my least favorite show. I just didn't care, I guess, and I stopped
Yeah.
watching at some point. Like I just kind of didn't care. So it being so high rated, and I hear people love it. Like I know people
People
like it. I think people just
love
like it
it.
because yours, a badass.
I know they like your the things I hear is they like your and they like Anya.
Yeah,
Like Twilight is
yeah.
cool, but they really like the other two. And then they just like I think they really like the character interactions.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just it didn't really hit with me as much as I feel like it hits with other people.
Mhm.
I don't mind Chainsaw Man being up there. I think Demon Slayer is just way too high. I don't like it's obvious Solo Leveling and One Piece are gonna be up there because their fan bases are so big. Solo Leveling being 1 is huge. It's won by a lot. It's so the ratings. I don't know how this really works. It says highest rated. Number 1 is 900K, which is Solo Leveling. Number
Okay.
2 is 733, which is One Piece. So the difference in that is crazy because then
It
it goes to
is.
697 to Demon Slayer, and then 593, and then 400s, and like it goes down to 3, and then yeah, it ends at 300K.
Demon Slayer and One Piece have no business being here at all. My Hero, it does.
I, I,
Like objectively,
I,
it
I
does.
you could argue that it doesn't, but I think fan base wise, like One Piece is gonna be up there. It's just gonna,
It's a
you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be up there. It's
it's a curse.
uh,
All right,
Demon Slayer doesn't make sense to me. I think
it doesn't to me
people
either.
Solo Leveling makes sense. I mean, come on, it's just fighting.
No,
It's
no,
awesome fighting.
exactly. It was the fighting scenes were absolutely fire.
Yeah,
There is like a I do hate the narrative that there's no story in the first season because there really is. The whole point is he's doing this to save his mom, and then like
right.
after that, his priority is just just taking care of his family. But he's also like I am like strong enough to do something about what's going on.
I, what's
Um,
crazy to me, out of all the animes that could be in the top 10, Kaiju number 8 being at number 9. Like I don't get me wrong, Kaiju number 8 season 1, I loved it. We talked about how season 2 was kind of to me, right? It's still
yeah,
good. It's just like it wasn't as good as season 1 to me. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like the rest of the series based off of season 2, but like Kaiju Kudo was amazing. Like
I like Kaiju number 8. I really do.
yeah,
Especially for just the idea that it's a it's an older protagonist,
Yeah.
not like some young buck. It's like a dude
Right.
that failed multiple times already. Um,
Me.
but same. But Gachi Okuda to me has been more consistently solid since the first
Yeah.
episode than Kaiju number, which like is rare, right? I don't think
Yeah.
it's fair to just based off of that, but I have been enjoying it more. So
Yeah.
to me, I would have liked to have seen that one on there. I need to catch up with it, honestly. I'm super
Me too.
behind.
But like even what I've seen so far, and the fact that I'm excited for further like episodes beyond season one.
Hmm.
Like for me, Gachi Kudo has this thing where this is actually another point. Is like you know how Jujutsu Kaisen great. Everybody loves Jujutsu Kaisen.
Right, right,
Some of the best characters, I think. Especially Gojo,
right.
right? Uh this guy, I don't know if you know his name is or you I think we talked about him. His name's Tony I don't know how to say his last name. It's like Sachio
Stavoshi, yeah,
Stavochi, something shit like that. He has a funny like take, or he has good takes on anime, but he's also just a really funny dude.
right.
But his friend had mentioned that like Gachikudo is just already better than Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, how would you be okay with that take?
Mm, no,
Because
I
his argument is that Gachikudo has more characters that you like.
oh, if that's his take, I 100% disagree. I like Rudo. I like Engine. Um, I can't think of anybody else's names.
You said a lot of them already. Oh, Jabber. Jabber's fun.
Oh,
He's a good protagonist.
Jabbers is a awesome antagonist.
Yeah.
Jabber, like
Yeah,
yo,
antagonist. That's what I meant.
that
You read my mind.
dude. I got you. I was gonna bring it up. It's gonna just
Yeah, I just feel
just
like someone's gonna call me out in the comments, and honestly, to that person, fuck you. Um,
well, it's probably gonna be me on my alt account, so it's for me.
well, I meant it.
I hate it here. But I don't agree with that. I think it could be better, but having finished the manga, which I know people were ragging on the manga ending, I right now I'm still team JJK. JJK still has who might be one of my favorite like top 5 animated characters ever, which is Gojo. I just like I can't like we've talked about this before, just
Yeah,
having a character whose entire existence influences a world to that degree where
yeah.
the villain's plan is like
Get
you
rid
have
of him
two
first.
options: kill him, which you can't do, or seal him. So option 2, and
Yep.
then the other strongest character is just get ask him not to fuck with you. Like those are your
Yeah,
literal options to do what you want to do.
yeah, yeah. Here's the thing. I can see myself liking Gachikudo more later if it gets good. Like it's great right now. It's good.
Hmm.
It's good now,
Hmm.
right? It's
Hmm.
just I don't know what it's gonna end like. And for Jujutsu Kaisen, like I'm not completely done with the manga series yet, but I'm pretty far into it. And I still like it, and I don't see myself not. I don't know. It depends. I still gotta finish it. But as much as I have read what I've seen so far, the
Hmm.
movie we just saw, I'm excited for season 3. You know, it just has me in a chokehold, and I
Hmm.
like it.
Hmm.
And it's awesome. Uh, but my argument here is that Kaiju number 8 being at number 9 over Gotcha Kudo probably taking that number 9 spot for me. Uh, I just think it should be. I just think it should be. I think Gotcha Kudo is phenomenal so far. Um,
Yeah, and I
what's another surprising thing is Attack on Titan still being on this list. It's the only one that's actually finished, completed, besides My Hero, which just finished.
was just finished. I mean, part of me is like not surprised
Right.
because just that was a lot of people. I've said this before too. That was a lot of people's first anime, because we're all
Yeah.
trapped inside because of COVID. I still to this
Hmm.
day say if it came out during a time that was not COVID, then it wouldn't be as popular. But it's still, not take anything away from it. It's absolutely solid, absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
I know what you're saying.
and
Yeah, I get it.
I think it really influenced a lot of people. Like maybe not
Yeah,
other animes, but just like people, like watchers, viewers who were like, okay, I want to watch more anime now because I watched this show. So
yeah.
I'm not surprised by that. I was also gonna make a joke that there's gonna be on that list for a long time just because it took forever for the whole series to finish. But
But then you could say the same about One Piece.
I mean, I don't want to talk about it at all, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
say anything.
sure.
Yeah,
All right.
it's just super mid.
All right. All right. Well, I think Demon Slayer should go all the way down to like maybe number 8. You could push My Hero off the list. Take Attack on Titan. I would keep it on the list just because I love it. Here's my take on that.
Hmm.
Attack on Titan was phenomenal, and it wasn't my first anime. My first anime was Naruto. Um, it was probably my third or fourth anime,
Hmm.
and I think it would have the same, like, people would still like it a lot and rate it
Hmm.
pretty high. Kind of like how people rate Full Metal Alchemist, right? People who watch Full Metal Alchemist love it. It's on their
True.
top of their list.
True.
Not everybody has seen Full Metal,
True.
right? But it's so good, right? I think that's where Attack on Titan would sit. I don't think it would take Full Metal Alchemist's spot because it can't, because that's just peak anime.
Yep.
Um, but it would definitely be in the top 3 like that talked. Maybe just top 5 for sure. Um, Talked about like that. I That's how I feel Attack on Titan. I mean, it is sitting at the number 5 spot here, so I guess that makes sense. But
Yeah, I don't have any issues with that.
yeah,
With honest, the only thing from that list I just wholeheartedly disagree on is Demon Slayer
Demon Slayer,
and One Piece,
One
but
Piece.
that's about that's
I get it.
about
I just
it.
think One Piece is up there. You could argue that it shouldn't be up there. I don't care. It hurts my feelings, but it's fine.
Like
I like it at number 2.
objectively, it should be there. Objectively, it should be there.
Yeah,
I
because it's
understand
fan
its
based.
influence. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's fan base. I understand its influence. I understand people really like it. I think
and
it's
it's still
booty
ongoing.
cheeks, but
Somehow.
ain't
Um.
yeah.
All right. So out of this list, you probably haven't seen only the Apothecary Diaries. I think you've seen some of Spy Family.
Yep.
You've read Chainsaw Man.
Yep.
Uh, and then the rest you've seen. So I guess my question is just like, would you watch the Apothecary Diaries?
Yeah, I have no idea what it's about, but yeah.
Right.
Like I'm
You know
zero
what? I'm surprised now.
hmm.
Freerun isn't on here. I
Mm.
feel like, but I haven't seen the Apothecary Diaries, so I can't really say that it should be over
Yeah,
the
but
Apothecary Diaries.
still
But it has more hype,
it
no?
that's what I was about to say. Like I don't know if that's because
I mean, here's the thing: there's a large hate on Freerun that I don't really want to get into, but it spurs from this idea that Freerun is racist because she hates demons. Don't ask me how that works. Uh,
okay.
it just that's like a thing that they did, and then there's like a whole group, because there is a weird group in the anime scene where there's people who use anime to spew their own political thoughts and ideology in a very negative manner,
They're doing that
or
with
are very
Freerin?
uh huh
They're doing that with Freerin?
yeah, yeah, and I think that's why it's garnered a lot of hate from the other side of the spectrum where we don't fuck with racists. But to me, it just doesn't make sense to even correlate the two because it's a fucking show and it's like in a fantasy world where demons are bad, and I think we can all agree that demons are bad. But because they use demons as a species or some shit like that, I guess people are like, well, then it's just like saying la 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 doesn't, and I don't know, man. To be honest, it's too confusing, too much political nonsense for me to even make sense of it. To me, the show is good. I think Freerun's awesome. Um, and I can't say that I would put it over the Apothecary Diaries like overall, but in
Hmm.
my personal opinion, it could be in that number 10 spot.
Yeah, I had to watch Apothecary for honestly I need to watch Freerin as well. I know I've said that before.
Yeah.
I just I don't want to get into it either, but it's
Yeah.
I just wish everybody would just get a job and fuck off.
We're arguing about animes here. It's
Like,
crazy.
like are we dead ass right now? She's racist because she doesn't like. I haven't seen the show, but I can only imagine that demons are probably a problem in that world.
Probably.
So
And
like,
I'll leave it up to your interpretation on that because I think you're not too far off. But yeah, man, I guess we could leave it at that. What's your number one anime this week?
oh man, yeah, it's gotta go to Digimon, bro. Like that made me want to play the game. That made me want to. There's an old Digimon game. It's called Digimon World, and then I think they
Mhm.
split it up into um, two different versions, kind of like Fire Red and Leaf Green. Which I know you probably got Leaf Green.
Got yellow actually.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
off.
It still shows up a sword, but um, yeah, it was just fun. Like it was one of those where you get to go out, catch your Digimon. You would always. That's the one thing I liked Digimon over Pokemon is like you
Mhm.
did had to like take care of your Digimon. Like you, whatever Digimon you weren't using, you had to like build a farm basically for them based off of their type. Like if it was a whatever their version of dark type is, you had to put them in like a dark area, whatever. It was
Mhm.
you had to do that for them to grow, and you had to do different things to get them to grow. And yeah, it was fun, man. Those Digimon games were so good. I heard the new one that came out this year was really good. I have it on my list of things to
You should run.
play.
Yeah, you should run through that. That's a good one. I watched a
Yeah.
lot of gameplay on it. It looked awesome. Made me kind of want to watch Digimon. There's a new series of Digimon. I'm down to start that one day.
Yeah, I heard. I did.
Um,
Man, there's so many after. Cause I definitely fell off of out of the what it was I forget what it was called. Maybe I think it's called Digimon Fusion.
mhm.
Maybe there was one
I,
where like the main
uh,
character to get like to evolve his Agumon, he had to like he would punch the Digimon.
hmm.
They had really cool evolution. All of the main three Digi folks had like cool evolution. But no, I
Mm.
really do. I love Digimon. It really is a sleeper. What about you?
I'm gonna go Yu-Gi-Oh. Made me want to show. I'm gonna go kick that on at one point. I really enjoyed it. I know the power friendship shit was annoying, but I just think it's a kid show, and it just brought me back. I wanted to say Pokemon to be honest, because I just loved the movie, and to be honest, it was fantastic. I loved Pokemon.
Yep.
Honestly, just to say something new, Yu-Gi-Oh, it really sparked something to me, and I just enjoyed it. Um, so yeah, I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
This is a good week. This is a very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I think we have a good week next week. We're gonna be watching. Well, we got a lot to watch this week, because we have doubled up. But we'll be watching Kiki's Diner, Studio Ghibli, which I think we might need to talk about maybe adding something. But we do have a lot to watch because we're also watching Gachikuda. We're gonna finish that and talk about that. And then you told me to watch Code Geass,
I did.
and then I forgot what I told you to watch. I
IQ.
don't know if you wrote Haikyuu. Yeah.
I don't know. Find
So
my. Okay, here it is. Yeah, yeah, because we have to. Yeah, 21st.
yeah. So we'll doubling up, but everybody who's watched this, I'm thankful that you watched it. You stuck around through the whole episode. Please make sure you guys give it a like, subscribe, maybe tell us what was your favorite anime you watched this week, and maybe we'll watch it. Yeah, Big Mike, anything else to add?
Oh man. Watch the video. Demon Slayer sucks. My hero is apparently cool, and yeah.
I just love how you ended on some hating that shit.
I just
Alright,
like,
y'all.
yeah, I'm keeping it a buck.
We'll see you guys next episode, y'all.
Bye.
Take up your time, it's the shake up. I'm about to enter in my prime. Hit you with a Cheeto to your Rasengan. So grab your big bowling, big spoons. It's time for some Saturday morning cartoons. It's all about the cinnamon toast, the Reese's Puffs. Go ahead and pass the milk and pump it up. Good morning.
So what show are we watching?